Hi, how are you today? Ready for the new coloring book review? This wonderful book was a gift from my subscriber. Thank you, Christine. It made me extremely happy. The full title is The Mysterious Library, a coloring book journey into fables, and it's one of the Orient coloring book, and the artist name is Eunji. I am really sorry if I didn't pronounce it correctly, and for a long time it was in my wish list because I really want to know better the artist style. The size of the book is almost identical to the books of Joanna Basford. Let's compare. It's almost the same and almost the same. The book has nice smooth cover from the thick cardboard. Again we have the title. The book was printed in Canada. The publisher's name is Waves of Color. And here the story begins. In this book we will find a story about the young girl which was lost in the woods. Then she found the mysterious library, and when she entered, the door was locked and the girl found herself as the main character of the storybook world. And on the pages of the book we will be able to find the key from that mysterious library. Here we have shelves with books and some characters from the fairy tales. All drawings are very detailed, very thin lines, very neat drawing. And I really like the paper in the book. Here I started this one. I already finished this one, and I have a speed coloring video in 2 parts. And I found that my prismas work quite well on this paper, but also a little bit harder pencils like polychromases, and even my cheap Faber-Castell Eka pencils work quite nice on the tools of this paper, so I will combine my prismas with harder pencils. I also tested here some felt tip pens, some liners, and I didn't have any problems with the paper, any bleedings at all. And here we start with the little Red Riding Hood. Very interesting artist style. Here we have the Gingerbread Man, and as you can see, in this book we have a lot of spreads, double pages, but due to the very nice binding, I didn't find any problems to feeling close to the binding, coloring close to the binding, so it won't be a problem. Probably I will leave this one for the Christmas time, but just look at this cupcake, how yummy it is. Here we have the Pinocchio. And one of mysterious keys here. Also we have some very interesting long 2-page spreads. Here we have Jack and the Beanstalk. I know that a lot of people are a little bit confused what to do with a lot of background, a lot of free space, but I found that both the soft pastels and watercolors work perfectly well for the background, so I don't anticipate any problems with creating something interesting for the background. I don't like to leave that that page just uncolored, so I will invent something. Again, here a lot of free background. I think this is one of my favorite pictures here. This one is from Cinderella, and let me show you how beautiful are the castles. The Chinese castle, Cinderella castle, very similar to the Russian style castles. And here we have a small carriage. Yes, it will take a lot of time. And I think this one is one of the most popular pages in the book. I saw a lot of finished Rapunzel pages, a lot of beautiful girls. This one is a little bit simpler, not so many details here. Then we go to the Thumbelina fairy tale. Then we go to the Swan Lake, and here I already tested my watercolors. I must confess that I was so afraid to test it. I started to test it here on the last page where we have a special test page, but I still was afraid to start this double page with watercolors. But just look, I didn't have any problems. Yes, a page is a little bit wrinkled, but at least we don't have any bleedings. I didn't use a lot of waters, just a very moderate amount, and I think that watercolors is a great way to fill all the free spaces in the book and add some fairy tale mood to all of pictures. And I'm also a lazy person, and I can't imagine to fill all those background with my pencils. It will take a lot of time, so I prefer my watercolors. Any problems here? This one is also very popular. These pages I will probably leave for the Christmas time also. And here we have Florences Nightingale. Here we have the Sandman. I must confess I don't know that fairy tale, so I will need to read it before coloring. I like how neat are the lines. Very small details, so probably you will need a set of gel pens or liners or pens with a nice felt tip to color all the tiny details. And this is my second favorite page in the book, The Princess and the Pea. Just look here. Amazing patterns on all the pillows. and all girls are very pretty. Here we have the Aladdin, the red shoes, the Pied Piper. I love it, little bit of Orient architecture. Here we have musicians of Bremen. And the Snow Queen. Here we start with Alice in Wonderland. I like this one. Can't wait to start coloring it. Here, look here, where is the key? Again, Alice or Alice. And this is the last page where we can see that the whole journey was in the dreams of the girl. She slept during reading her book. Again, very nice drawing of the girl's face. I love absolutely all pictures in the book. Here on the last pages we have the name of all fairy tales. And here we can test our art supplies. And we also have the last page for testing. I hope that you enjoyed this review. Thanks again, Christine, for this amazing gift, and stay with me. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more coloring videos for this book and for other books. Thanks again for watching. Have a nice coloring day. Bye bye. Sorry, I forgot to mention that this book is available on Amazon US. I believe is available on Amazon UK and definitely available on Book Depository and Forgery. I will leave you all links below in the info box, so you will be able to purchase your own copy of this wonderful book and color along with me. I will be happy to see your finished pictures. Have a nice coloring day. Bye bye.